Yeah.
Picks Nightmare.
Well, I guess he hasn't picked Nightmare yet. We keep like going back. Okay, so it's going to be Nightmare versus Siegfried, but I do agree with James Chen, who once said the reason why people typically do not like playing mirror matches is because there is no such thing as a spacing in which your character can take advantage of another
both
character.
have the same
you have the same stuff and you have the same spacing and stuff, then all it is frames, and that can be kind of frustrating.
Frames, positioning. It truly is a player versus player thing who positions himself at where they want to be first. It's also a test of, like, you know, as they're going into the match right there. Ooh, wow, oh my gosh, legit getting away with this. Pun intended, but tries to dance around him. That's not safe. Did not go for a punish that was meaningful.
Well, that's the only punish that I think Nightmare can potentially get if he doesn't have
slow
a
character
charge. But I'm just surprised that it didn't do enough. And this first round is looking very similar to the last time we saw Outlaw. So even though Outlaw kind of got totally crushed that round, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way this entire set is going to go. Seems like Outlaw just takes a little while and then he fully downloads his opponent. I don't know if it's going to happen here. I don't remember the last time I saw these two play, if ever. We're talking about Florida to Pacific Northwest, so it's going to
be over to the wall. Gage, that's going to be another one. Oh, this is Nightmare Dammy Tool. Flips him up. Take that mix. Oh, it's not. Okay. All right, this is one of many. It's in Dark's Legacy. Does have a bubble to do, but opts into this little charge. You got to be thinking legit thinking about that. Okay. Yep, goes into the bubble immediately. Surprise, no RI. And gets hit.
Oh, I couldn't tell who ended up winning that.
No, because I saw legit's button go out too. I had to wait.
It was 2A versus the stance K there. Yep. Not immediately going into meter. I'm kind of surprised by that. But well over half-life yet again. But as we've seen time and time again, Outlaw kind of like doesn't start playing until he's in Dark Legacy. So this is really going to be the tail of the tape. And
oh, yes.
And that actually kind of sucks for Outlaw because on top of that combo happening, he ended up breaking the wall, which means Siegfried can't get a hit off of 6AA to go for the wall hit.
Oh man, but you can take the reversal edge. Not the full charge, so it's not going to go into the RPS space. Okay. Time to die.
AJ on block, legit being pretty defensive. Not necessarily getting a punish there, but again, the punish probably would have been relatively nominal. I think at this point, I am very surprised by that. I feel like saving the bar for the last round would have been the way to go, but of course,
oh my god, it's the matter!
No, he didn't get it! Oh, it's over. Okay, no.
It is. And he got eaten!
What are you doing to my heart? Why?
Towards the cosmos.
Man, you were so ready. Legit was so ready to make me sound like a dumb idiot by saying that he shouldn't have spent the bar there. And he just randomly whipped out a 6-6 KK that was going to kill him. Man, oh man. So we decided to go with a different stage. I don't blame Outlaw. Unfortunately, I do believe that Nightmare has the ability to get a 50-50 tech trap in Soul Charge for a 100% like one side to the other side ring out on this stage.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah. The width of this stage is narrow enough to where I have seen Nightmare get a ring out basically just off of like 160 KK into like 150-50.
I thought his name was Nightmare because he was like an edgelord. I didn't think his name was Nightmare because I literally have dark dreams about that.
Ring edge,
what?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, heavy hitters, getting a wall hit here. I don't think he's dead yet.
Definitely not dead, but it's going to do a lot. Going to establish a meeting. Oh, missing that low option over there. Oh, but it's not going to matter because he's just going to spin around. Too short against him.
Appreciate Outlaw taking that last round, being a little bit defensive. Okay, 6 feet tech crouch, getting a counter hit out of it.
Stands him up. Does a little bit of 10% on that guard gauge. Goes up there. Try to go for a twitch duck, but it didn't work out in that setting. Now he's going to go up all towards the other one, and this is going to be the full extension of the corner combo. Oh, I guess it's right on the low right over there. That potentially would have ended the round right over there.
Get the combo, so it looks like legit is just going to go with... Okay, we get a meter here.
Charge. Oh, that's going to be hitting again! Oh, and he gives the cancel off of that. Oh,
not dead yet.
It's not dead.
All right, bubble? No bubble. It doesn't bubble the mid because there was a low in that stance. Tricky stuff, legit making that huge comeback.
Yeah, but he's knowledgeable of the mind game that comes from that low, so he's able to do it from the mid. Oh, and it gets him out before the high-low break attack was able to hit over there. That was a really nice interrupt on that counter hit. Okay. No.
Oh, okay.
Whipping.
I thought there was going to be like a CE as a punish. Oh, man, legit. If legit's going to lose this, it's because of these wall combos, these potential like wall pressure here.
Nice sight.
Yeah, this is the second time we've seen him. We saw him use that against Necromancer as well. It's effectively like delaying the combo so that it pseudo turns into a tech trap. But yeah, every time Legit has lost a round, it has been because he's not expecting Outlaw to sidestep against the ring edge. I think he has to realize that Outlaw is just hard sidestepping in these places to try and get a wall combo himself, but also to mitigate any gigantic damage. Okay, well, we know what Outlaw's looking for now.
Yeah. Oh, it's not going to matter in that setting, but it would have been very risky for his loss. Ooh, but it gets hit for an attempt to interrupt. Ooh, but the Flapjack is not working that angle right over there. He wasn't prepared for the punch, though. Nice.
Teeny tiny hits over and over again.
If he was closer to the corner. Oh, he's dead. Goes with the break attack.
I appreciate the backup. Yes, I really like that. Get away from Outlaw's reverse ring out pressure. You're in the life lead. It makes total sense to me. Repent does not. 2-2.
Very smart stuff. Chill out.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a clean whip punish from there.
A little overcommitment at that. I don't know where he was grabbing at. Probably saw some fire ants on the ground. He was like, ooh, this is pretty. Going into the CE already.
He gets another CE. He gets a double bubble. I don't know if he's going to try for that or if he's just going to try to like save the bar for soul charge kind of stuff. We're immediately going into soul charge on Legit side. I can respect it. He doesn't need to make a little bit of hay here. He gets good stage positioning and forces Outlaw to spend his bar. So effectively, if he can just kind of let the 2 bars he's still got hit.
That hit there. He was right on the movement. Oh, and he definitely wanted the whip punish, but he wasn't enough in time.
Oh, I don't think he's dead yet, but that's very
But he is going to be getting a last-minute mix-up, though.
Yeah.
Oh, back to wait a minute.
What? Okay, now we're playing Soul Calvin. Never mind. Boy, none of that made any sense at all. Legit, or Outlaw kind of totally flubbed the last part of his combo into a mix. Legit then totally botched his. I think he got 6A when he wanted 6B. But yeah, that really stinks.
It's gonna be even up 1-1 right over there. Goes for the rising K punish. Off of those right over there.
Man, is Outlaw gonna be making a big old comeback just like he did the last time we saw him? Very quintessential. He plays such a good, like, he himself as a player is so very much like Siegfried, where he just has like this plot armor that allows him to do so much stronger when he's down. I gotta say, it always seems like he's very in character with Siegfried whenever I see him play.
He just has these anime comebacks.
Yeah.
Plot armor. Blocks the bubble, but does not block the jump low into the mid. Okay, manages to push up shoulder charge, backs up, tries to bait him into something. Ooh, that was a very risky.
It's not dead yet.
He could have done that. It's not dead yet, but he killed him now.
Trying to take out the propensity of Outlaw to duck in those kinds of tense situations. Necromancer picked up on the same thing. I wonder if Legit will be able to make the same kind of read later on in the set. Gets a good R read to try and pick up the meter disadvantage. He doesn't end up winning it.
Alright, loses. Goes for the A, loses to the B. Gets the stun off of that. Time to die. Not just yet, though.
We're effectively just trading AGAs. Yeah, that is pseudo RE save. Okay, tech trap. Alright, so we're just swinging big swords at each other right now. This has turned into who can throw out the most AGAs and turn it into pressure as quickly as possible. Get the territory.
Oh, is that gonna be a whip punish from there? No, it just barely whipped!
Man, you know that you are literally across the screen if you can get Siegfried's CE to whiff right in front of you. That's kind of crazy.
Now, I guess that was good on Legit for his spacing in order to put that from there, but that was a very risky way that you could just load that up there. But it didn't even matter in the end. He didn't even get the opportunity to use it because he was just getting hit by everything. Going into this round over here. Potentially the last one for Outlaw, who's managed to bring this back to the company force, but Legit not too far behind.
Yeah, it's really just turned into a counter hit fest. It's a matter of like who can get like the one big solid hit first. But also, I think one thing that is, he just completely did a 180 there and ends up getting like some wall pressure. It's gonna
that was a funky move right over there, but it's gonna be cutting into the wall combo. Loads up, doesn't really need it. Loads up again. Okay, Flapjack, T2K, and just gets the Beyblade mid. Last round. Last game for these competitors inside of our second round. Outlaw versus Legit. Who's going to be taking it in the next 30 seconds? Okay, starts off with the grab.
I think it's going to be a matter of Outlaw's going to try and search around for one of the CEs. Almost gets a back grab.
Almost got a back grab.
That was scary. Get more hay out of their soul charge.
Okay.
This is going to be nightmare, especially at this. Oh man, and a wall rising AA, putting himself at -1 billion. Nice sidestep on the soul charge string.
All right. We need to recharge the stage.
Oh, fakes it.
Now he's got bubble. He He still has. No, never mind. He's dead.
Ooh,
Legit
he
ends up
just
taking it out of
legit
Outlaw.
Gets grabbed. Nice stuff to legit.
Boy, boy.
Outlaw getting caught by the trouble, losing over to the darker half of his character. I tell you.